What is good? Heat 'em up, gang. It's your boy Heat 'em up, Trout. I'm officially back. I'm back and I'm better. I'm back and I'm better. I'm back and I'm better. Long live Nana. Love you. This is all for you. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. That's the key point. I took a couple of days off because I had to get myself emotionally right. I ain't want to go on the channel like not really giving my all. You know what I mean? Because I was in a slight, I'm not going to say a real depression. I wasn't in a real depression, like just down bad. But I was in a mood where I didn't really want to speak to anybody. I just didn't want to do anything, you know. So but I'm out of that mood now. I'm back. We're going to get into the Deshaun Watson. Now, I know you told me to react to Deshaun Watson, the highlights from last year, but I was like, we already seen that. I mean, like, we already know what Deshaun Watson can do. We know what Deshaun Watson can do. So I was like, we might as well just make it a throwback video. Go to his college video. Go to his college highlights. So we can see what we missed on. You know what I mean? We could have took him at the number 3 pick, but instead we took Solomon Thomas. His backups are better than him. He hasn't produced. That draft was just a very bad draft for us. Goodness gracious. That first round was terrible for us, now that I think about it. We got Solomon Thomas at 3. And then traded back into the first round to get Reuben Foster. And he's not even on the team. Is he even in the league anymore? Is he on? Last time I heard he was on the Washington football team. But then I never heard of him again after that. So I don't know. But that was just a bad draft for us. Like, that was a very bad draft for us. Not bad draft, because I forget who we got in the later rounds. It might have been some, like, key gems. But that first round was just a very bad first round for us. The first round of that draft was just very bad. We could have had Deshaun Watson. Dabo Sweeney said it himself. If you pass on Deshaun Watson, it's like passing on Michael Jordan. Because in my opinion, I wanted Deshaun Watson right out of college. Like, y'all know this. I was Deshaun Watson's biggest fan in college. Clemson, we were the biggest fan. I was pulling for us to get him. Then when I heard Solomon Thomas, I'm like, who? Solomon Thomas? Deshaun Watson's right there on the board. Fresh off a national championship win. And he drops all the way down to 10? Was it 10 or was it 15? But Mahomes was either 10 or 15. I mixed them up. I always mixed them up. Wherever the Texans traded up to go get him, that's what it was. Then we also missed on Mahomes for Solomon fucking Thomas. The only reason why we're not talked about is because of the Bears. It's because of the Bears. But, yeah. We missed. Will we get him back? I don't even think we're going to get him. I don't even think we're going to get Deshaun Watson. We're not going to get Deshaun Watson. But I'm going to get into that after we watch this video. Let's get into it, baby.
Here comes pressure.
Deshaun.
The end zone against it. And a grab. Touchdown. Renfro.
How do you pass on this?
Deshaun Watson.
How do you pass on this?
$1 million raised for education. Watson has all day. Toward the end zone. Diving grab. It is a touchdown. Hunter Renfro. What a catch in the end zone for the Tigers. Third and goal for the Tigers. Watkins to the end zone. It's a touchdown.
Christian Wilkins.
Christian Wilkins makes the catch in the end zone.
And I was young Travis Etienne there.
Watson wants the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. Deion Kane. Back in the end zone for Clemson. Second and goal.
And they had young T. Higgins, I believe.
Inside route. Touchdown for Ray McLeod.
Did they have freshman T. Higgins?
Deshaun Watson.
I think they had freshman T. Higgins.
4 for 5 on third down. Watson resets it twice. Now going to throw. Looks for McLeod. The catch. South Carolina State. Got
How do you
up
pass
in
on
the
this?
secondary, and the Tigers are in the end
John.
zone.
He passes up to Solomon Thomas.
Here's Watson looking end zone for Deshaun.
And then it's like y'all not bold enough to really try and make a move to go get him. Y'all are conservative, and that doesn't win you championships.
Fade to the end zone and a jump ball caught by Williams.
It gets you stuck with a quarterback that's not as subpar. That is subpar in Jimmy G. He's subpar.
Gotta muddle some fruit.
I don't care if we're winning games because of Jimmy G.
Here's a nice catch by
He can't win us the big one.
Inside the 25.
Here we talk about Deshaun Watson.
Watson looking end zone. Throws. He's got a man. His tight end caught.
This is what we could have had.
For the Clemson touchdown.
We would have won against the Chiefs. We would have been good.
From the pocket, looks down the field to Deshaun, and he collects it for a Clemson touchdown. Comes in motion again. This time it's Watson in the pocket. Shoots it downfield for Kane again. Who makes it?
Deshaun Kane was that guy.
His second tonight.
Him and Mike Williams were those guys. What happened to Deshaun Kane? Where's Deshaun Kane? He was good in college.
First and goal. Watson fires high. Touchdown.
He's on the Steelers?
And the Tigers extend the lead.
Oh, he's on the Ravens.
With 5 seconds before halftime.
Is he getting PT?
Watson keeps it, pitches it across the middle. Touchdown, Williams!
Man, he barely gets any PT. Think about it. Deshaun Watson made a guy that's doing subpar in the NFL look great in college. That's greatness. Mike Williams, he's great. Leggett. Let's look him up. Where is he at?
Put the Tigers in front here in the first. Watson taking a shot. Separation and a diving attempt by Mike Williams.
He was drafted in the 5th round. He was making these guys look great. Mike Williams was the only true target he really had that was actually like, yeah, he's going to be that dog.
And it is caught.
Come on now.
Touchdown Clemson. Mike Williams bringing it down.
Grammarly can help you write quickly and confidently, so you never
Like it's
have to
been
slow
on-
down at work.
How many teams?
Instant corrections
Two
make your
teams.
writing mistake-free, while keeping it short, sweet, and fitting in
And he
tone.
ain't doing nothing.
Join more than 20 million people who use Grammarly
He's
to
not.
write better every day. Go to Grammarly.com.
Great field position, and Watson with the pop pass for Leggett. He had the go-ahead touchdown in the final minutes against
And he was making these guys
and
look
his
great.
slick move will get him into the end zone for another long play. This now the longest pass play of the season for
Sprinting to take him down.
And we passed on him.
four-man rush against Watson. He's got one-on-one out of the perimeter, and a back shoulder throw to Deshaun.
A beautiful back shoulder.
Touchdown. Man, Watson throws the back shoulder really well.
It's unacceptable.
Watson to the outside.
I know you all wanted
Spin
to-
by Kane. He'll take it in for his second touchdown of the night. 2 last week against Louisville. 2 more this week. 4th and 14. Sure.
We're going to watch like 2 more highlights.
Watson. Some pressure. Throwing and has the first down.
That dart.
Able to hook up with Ray McLeod for just enough yardage.
And the pressure look here from NC State, both linebackers.
End zone. Did he have any there? Touchdown. It's Mike Williams. Brought it down. 5. Watson not going to take any chances. He'll skip into the end zone.
Now, y'all are wondering why I gave y'all the college video instead of NFL. So I can prove to you why we won't get him. Or won't trade for him. Kyle Shanahan's persona. He missed him in the draft. He's not going to get him back because that's going to be a slap in the face to him. Saying, yeah, we missed you in the draft. But now we're just going to trade our draft capital and all that just so I can have you again when I could have had you at number 3 overall and not have to trade anything for you at all and had our quarterback for the future in that draft. What was it, 2017? 2016? I don't remember. We could have had him. We're not going to get him. We're going to stick with Jimmy G. Because Kyle Shanahan nor John Lynch has the guts to really just say, we're all in on Deshaun Watson. Tell us who you really want. If we have to give up Nick Bosa, so be it. I mean, I know I've been saying he's untouchable and all that. But here's the thing about Nick Bosa. His injury history with his knees disturbs me. I know y'all gonna say Frank Gore, think of Frank Gore. No, I'm not gonna think of Frank Gore. Look at the body structures of Frank Gore and Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa has way more mass than Frank Gore. Way more mass. And when you have all that type of mass, it really does something to your knees. This is the thing about Nick Bosa. We don't know if he will come back the same player or if he will come back worse. If he comes back the same player, fine. I'm cool with that. He's untouchable. But if he comes back worse or not the same or close to the same, it will be another slap in the face for Kyle Shanahan on why he didn't pull the trigger on Deshaun Watson. That's why they don't want to pull it. Because they don't know if Nick Bosa is going to be the same player or if he's going to be a different player. See, his first season was really an eye-opener. You saw what he did in the playoffs. You saw what he did in the Super Bowl. You saw what he did in regular season. He's a game wrecker. That's why we keep Nick Bosa. I understand it. I understand why we keep Nick Bosa. But also I want y'all to understand why giving up Nick Bosa should also be an option. Because of the injury that he suffered. If you read the report, they said both of the players, Solomon Thomas and Nick Bosa, had the knee was more damaged than what it was supposed to be. But they always lie. The doctors be lying for the team. Nick Bosa and all them all say to make sure you tell them we're ahead of schedule. We don't know if they're really ahead of schedule or not. We don't know. The doctors can just be saying that just in the best interest of the player. We honestly don't know. So, when I saw that, I'm going to look it up so I can get the full thing for you. All of them are going to say it appears on track. They're never going to tell you it's... Like, just think about the injury history of Nick Bosa. Like, I'm just looking at it now. Hamstring diagnosed, out, grade 1. ACL in college. ACL in high school. That was his critic coming into the draft. That was his critic. Well, can he stay healthy? His injury histories has been a concern. He's had 2 season-ending injuries. Growing and torn ACL. And his family tree suggests that it wasn't a fluke. It runs in the family, y'all. It runs in... Getting injured in your growing or torn ACL runs in the family. It literally says it right here. Marcus Mosher on Twitter says already has had 2 season-ending injuries, growing, torn ACL, and his family tree suggests it isn't a fluke. As good as Bosa is, picking him at number 1 would make me nervous. His 2018 season was cut short by a groin and abdominal injury. He played 3 games before calling it quits and preparing for the draft. The other injury, he tore his ACL in high school. Bosa was productive for 2 years at Ohio State with just 3 games in his final season, his junior year. This is why I say we should trade him. He's way too injury prone. I don't care. It says it runs in the family. When it runs in the family, you're just going to be prone to get hurt time and time again. Literally said it wasn't a fluke on how he got injured. It's not a fluke. It just happens. So do you want to deal with the possibility of Nick Bosa not always being there? Or get Deshaun Watson? We can get another edge rusher. We could get one. Will it be the same impact as Nick Bosa? Maybe. No, I don't think so. But we've proven that we can be a top 5 defense or top 10 defense without Nick Bosa. Well, did it affect? I know it affected us getting pressure wise. But you mean to tell me there's not somebody that we can get or replace? That's why it's so hard. Because if it was me, I would give up the 12th pick. I'd give up Bosa. I'd go get Deshaun Watson. But then again, I wouldn't either. Because I see what we could do, potentially. We can go get... I've been reading some mock drafts and seeing how, like, just comparing them up to each other for when I do mines. I see us getting Devontae. I see people saying we're going to get Devontae Smith. We're going to get Trey Lance at 12. We're going to get... we can potentially get a tackle. That will probably be the sleeper good pick. That will be the sleeper. Slater. What's his name? Slater? Something Slater from Northwestern. That will be a sleeper pick if we do get that. Because we do need O-line. Who else they got us getting? They got us getting J.C. Horn. Any of the 3 corners for real. Caleb Farley, Patrick Surtain, or J.C. Horn. Whichever one's available. So there's a lot of ways we can go in this draft. And Deshaun Watson has a no trade clause, so you never know. He might just want to. He might be playing the waiting game for Kyle Shanahan, so they can get him at a cheaper price. Who knows? Who knows? That's probably what it is. It's probably the long way. They're probably taking it the long way. The 49ers probably taking it the long way to get Deshaun Watson, and Deshaun Watson is probably on board. You never know. Kyle Shanahan and Deshaun Watson are going to have conversations right now talking about how they will be able to get him at a cheaper price and not have to give up as much. Are they going to have to give up something? Yes. But maybe if they wait it out the long way, if Deshaun really wants to be a Niner and be with Kyle Shanahan, I don't see anything that's wrong with that. Because if Deshaun Watson is still on the Texans after the draft, because he made it clear he's not playing. So they're going to have to get rid of him anyways. So they might just force their hand to where you really can't give up nothing for Deshaun Watson. Or it's going to be like a future pick, like a 2022 pick instead of the 2021 pick. If it's after the draft. Or the Niners just draft whoever they want and then trade them and get Deshaun. Never know. There's a whole bunch of scenarios running in my head on how this can happen. I'm excited for my mock draft to drop. We're almost at 100 subscribers. Just give me 200 subscribers. That mock draft is coming, y'all. I'm telling y'all it's coming. I have a whole bunch of scenarios just in my head on what we could do, possibly do. So just let me know. I'm going to wrap up this video now. Y'all got my points on Deshaun Watson. Do I know if we're going to get him or not? I really don't know. I mean, I'm leaning towards no. just to be on the safe side and keep my feelings protected. But other than that, I don't really have much to say else. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm officially back and I'm better. You know? So get ready for these videos coming. And I'm out.